Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I would like to install and review about the Manjaro Linux distribution that is based on Arch Linux. First of all, I would like to go to the DistroWatch for looking the Manjaro Linux article. Okay, as we can see in this page, Manjaro Linux is based on Arch Linux, and as you can see in this article, Manjaro Linux has many versions of desktop environments. And then I will scroll down and let's see. Actually, there's no end of life from this article, and based on this table, the latest release date is on November 2022. Okay, let's go to the Manjaro website. So this is the website. Let's scroll down. I think we need to go to the menu project, for example. Okay, Explorer. What is this? Packages. Let's go to the packages. So there's packages in here. Maybe this is the packages that ready to install when you are finished to install the Manjaro on your computer. I think it's a very good thing because before we install the Manjaro, we can browse from here the packages that we are needed. For example, I will try VLC. So there's VLC in here. We can see from this list, and then software. What is this? Oh, I think it's the softwares that we can install in Manjaro. So it's another good thing. So we can see, we can search the software that is needed by us before installing the Manjaro. I will try open board. Is it here? So I don't think there's open board in here. Wait, I will try VLC. Yeah, we can see. Wait, VLC. VLC. So we don't need to hit the enter. I will try open board. There's no open board here. I will try PDF. Okay. Okay, I think this is another good thing from Manjaro. Okay, let's go to the, what is this? Supporters. Learn. Okay, so Manjaro has the documentation. It's very easy to see the documentation. Okay, so What is this? Hardware. Okay, so I think Manjaro sell the hardware too. That's a good thing. Another good thing, I think, because we can buy a hardware that is maximized for a particular for a certain Linux distro. Okay, it's very good in here. Where to buy? Slimbook.es. Okay, it's very good. Okay, let's go to the merchandise. So there's so many merchandise in here. I think you can just go shopping in here. It's very good. And then let's go to the download. Okay, so in this page we can see that the Manjaro has some editions. For example, official editions, ARM editions. I think this is for the ARM devices. And then the community editions. So many versions that we can choose. Okay, and then for the official editions itself, there are Plasma Desktop, XFCE Desktop, and GNOME Desktop. In this video, we will use the GNOME Desktop. You can download by torrent or you can download by direct download. Okay, actually I already downloaded the ISO and we can continue to the installation in the VM. Actually, this is my first time to try the Manjaro because when I saw the Manjaro review, I like the GNOME desktop and I want to try the GNOME desktop of the Manjaro. So in this video, I will only try the GNOME desktop. Okay, let's go to the boxes. In this area, in this button, click the plus button and then we will create the VM. I will choose the Manjaro GNOME, open, and for the memory, I will use 4 GB of memory, and for the storage, I will use 35 GB. Okay, so this is the options. Okay, I will choose this one. Okay, everyone, we already get into the Manjaro live mode. I will directly click the launch installer. I think this is the Manjaro welcome page. Okay, I will choose English and then next. Wait. Welcome to the Manjaro Linux 21.3.7 Ruah. So I think Ruah is the code name for this version of Manjaro. Ruah. Wah. Okay, click next. I will choose Jakarta before I live in Indonesia, Jakarta. And then for the keyboard, I will choose English. Next, partition, I will use swap. And then I will choose this option, erase disk. If I click this, we can create the partition manually. I will choose this option. Okay. And then next, your name. Okay, and then I think there will be the root user for Manjaro because we can see in this line, choose a password for the administrator account. It's different with this password. This password, I think, for the user that will be created when we already finish the installation process. So I will click next and then install now. The installation process is on the way, so we can just sit down and wait for the installation process to finish. Okay, let's go to the website. So I think so many versions that we can choose. It's very flexible to choose which one that we want to use from the hardware to the desktop environment. We can choose that we want to use. And there's also community version from the Manjaro. I think there will be no problem when you use the Manjaro because there's software center and packages that you can see before you install the Manjaro, so you know the packages or the software that you want to install is on the repo. So you can decide after that to install or to use the Manjaro for your daily operating system. Okay, while we are waiting for the installation, I will cut this video and then after the installation has finished, I will continue this video. Okay everyone, the installation process is finished. I would like to restart the VM now and then we can go to the Manjaro that is already installed in our VM. Okay everyone, let's log into the Manjaro. Okay, so this is the welcome page of Manjaro. we can see here. It's like, maybe it's like welcome page in Fedora that asks to the user to create a new user before they use the Fedora. In Manjaro, we can see so much menu in here that we can click, and we can turn off this welcome page so it will not be started every time we start the computer. Okay, I will close this and then go to the application. What kind of application that bundled with Manjaro Linux? Wait, I will check one by one because it is categorized like accessories, games, systems, system tools, office. So we need to check one by one the category. So there are games in here. And then for the office, Manjaro bundled with only Office, not LibreOffice. And then accessories, what is this? Dynamic wallpaper, touchy. Wait, this is the first page of the accessories. We can see in here icon browser, fragments, weather, etc. And then tweaks, GNOME tweaks, I think, in here. And main menu, I don't know about this. And then the second page, caffeine ng, I don't know what is this. And then HP device manager, I don't know. And then password and keys, maybe it's like key rings or keychain for saving our password, I think. If you know about this, just comment below, because this is my first time try the Manjaro. And then extensions, I think it's very useful. Beside the GNOME tweaks, we can use side-by-side extension with the GNOME tweaks. And then the third page, we can see this dynamic wallpaper editor, backups, archive manager, and so on. Okay, and then for the system tools, there are 4 pages. I think it's very complete. We have so many apps in here. Manjaro notifier settings, printer, HP UI scan, Avahi fancy server browser, I don't know what is this. Video capture utility, wow, so there's a video capture utility. Logs, we can see the system logs is in here, I think. And then let's go to the second page, settings, and then system monitor. Okay, EdgeTop already installed in here, and there's a launcher. We can just click from here, and then we can see the resource that we use. It's very low, I think, only 700 megabyte. Okay, let's continue. EdgeTop, and then the third page, LSHW, I don't know what is this. Manjaro hello, maybe this is the welcome page. Yeah, that's the welcome page button launcher. Okay, and then we have GNOME boxes in here. Gparted, this usage analyzer, toolbox, I don't know what is this for, and then Ranger, I don't know, maybe this is like terminal. Let's try terminal. Ranger, I don't know what is this. Wait, terminal, this is terminal, and I think it's different with the Ranger. I don't know what is that Ranger. Okay, let's go to the about the settings. So let's go to the about. As we can see in this about page, the GNOME version is 42.4. So Manjaro Ruah use GNOME version 42.4. And then go to the sharing. Okay, so it's like the Fedora. We have remote login and file sharing. Wait, I think it's different with the Fedora. I will check the Fedora sharing. So we have 4 menu in here: file sharing, remote desktop, media sharing, and remote login. Wait, I will go to the about, and the GNOME version is the same with the GNOME version in Manjaro, but this menu is different. Okay, and then go to the appearance. So it's like the Fedora. There's dark and light style. So I will choose the light style. So everything is obvious now. I think it's better than the dark style. I like the light style actually. Okay, let's go to the software manager. Software manager. Because it's GNOME, I think it has the software manager. I think this one is the software manager of Manjaro Linux. Okay, we can see in here the software that we can install to Manjaro, and I will go to the repo setting. Is there any repo setting? It's turned off by default. It's different with Fedora because in Fedora it's enabled by default. This automatically download updates. And in Manjaro we can see in these settings that the update setting only check for the updates every 6 hours. Okay, and then after the software, wait, I will go to this menu. I think it's already categorized in here. It's the packages that we can search by the repo. For example, in this core repo, we can see that these are the packages that inside the core repository. In the extra repo, I think those are inside the extra repo. Okay, and there is community repo. You can browse by yourself. And then I will go to the GNOME Twix. Wait, I forgot the position. GNOME Twix, and sorry, Twix and extensions. Okay, extensions has moved. Okay, so we are recommended to download from the FlatHub. Okay, I will click the continue button, and then this is the menu of GNOME Twix. You can browse by yourself. You can explore it. And then I will go to the extension. This is the built-in extensions. I think built-in extensions is the extensions that already enabled when we install the Manjaro. We have dash to dock. This one, I think this is dash to dock. Actually, I don't like this dash to dock. I will change to dash to panel. It's better, I think. Okay. And then we can just enable these GNOME shell extensions. Window list. Okay, I think it's not good because the window list is above this dash to panel. I will turn it off. Okay, it's very good, I think, because we don't need to install the extensions. I think it's basic extensions that we can enable that we usually need after the fresh install of Linux that used vanilla GNOME. Okay, wait. There's no Arch menu in here. I will try to find this one, Arch menu. So it's like this, different with this. Okay, we actually can turn off this show applications button in the dash to panel settings. In here, we can disable this show applications button. This one, click it, and the show applications button will be gone. Okay, And then actually I don't like the Arch menu because for me it's very confusing. For example, I will click this and it is categorized. The apps is categorized. For example, I will click the games. So actually I'm expecting that if I click this category, it will show up in here in this column, but the apps inside the games are listed in this column. I don't like it, but for you maybe it's very useful. So I will turn off the Arch menu and I still use the show applications button. It's easier for me, I think, than the Arch menu. Okay. After this, let's go to the accessories. Actually, I don't know what is this. So many apps in here. You can browse, you can try yourself. I will go to the File Explorer. So for the icon, it's different with the Fedora. Oh yeah, the other difference is in Manjaro Linux. We can see in here there are two more buttons for minimize and maximize. We can do that change in Manjaro. I'm sorry, in GNOME Twix, I think. In this window, wait, top bar. Wait. I forgot. Actually, I'm sorry, everyone. Windows. This one. In the GNOME Twix and then window title bars. And we just enable this. For example, maximize button. You can see the change. Okay. And then I think it's like the Fedora. No differences between the Fedora and Manjaro for this, but I like the extensions and GNOME Twix. They are installed already, so we don't need to install it one by one. Actually, if we compare the Fedora Workstation ISO file and Manjaro GNOME ISO file, we can notice that the differences is very big. Wait, I will move this window to the third workspace. Okay, we can compare this. Manjaro, it's 3.6 gigabyte and Fedora it's only 2 GB. So I think it's normal that Manjaro GNOME has so many apps. Those are bundled when we install the Manjaro. Okay, I think Manjaro is very good distro for you who loves GNOME. I like GNOME Desktop. After you install the Manjaro, you can directly edit the desktop environment because Manjaro already bundled with GNOME Tweaks and GNOME extensions. And I think it's very good distro because before we install the Manjaro, we can explore the software or packages that we want to install. So after we already get the software that we want to install, we can continue to install the Manjaro to our computer. It's very good for the new user, for the new Manjaro user, because it's very helpful. I think Manjaro has a good documentation, so for you, for the new user, you can just go to the Manjaro website, and then click the Learn menu and go to the documentation. You can start to learn the Manjaro from here. Okay everyone, I think this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you have another experience about the Manjaro, you can leave your comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.